Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Lemon, and today we're back to playing Coffee Talk Hibiscus and Butterfly. So, last time we had actually quite a few characters come in. We had Aqua and Myrtle, though Myrtle only stopped in for a very, very short time to pick up Aqua. And then we had Hendry come in, which was actually a pleasant visit. And then we had Gala and Jody. And speaking about Gala, let's get right into giving him the invitation, as I totally forgot to last time. So, that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, I have everything set up, so let's give out the invite and go from there. What's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lua's wedding invitation. Really? For Hyde? Oh. The date is really soon. Could you pass it along to him, since I'm not sure when he'll be here? Okay, sure. Thank you. A piping hot cup of tea John Rosella for you. Thanks. And now we can continue on with what we were gonna do anyways. Well, while I'm already here, I also forgot to give Jordy the contact info of Riona's, so I might as well do that as well. Oh, what's this? It's Miss Riona's number. She asked me to give it to you. She said if she can help you find someone if you need it, or if you need any information from her. I see. Well, I'm sure it'll come in handy. Thank you. Well, here's your espresso, officer. Thanks. Alright, and now we're back to our regularly scheduled program. Box office movie, high weapon hits, astonishing 2 billion worldwide. That's actually pretty good. What Generation Z really wants an independent survey? I mean, I think the generation thing's a little bit dumb. But going beyond that, and if you're talking about people born after a certain age, what they tend to want, honestly, even that can be kind of broad with people not being in alignment and everything. But I guess you could say like there's popular like movements and popular ideas and stuff. But honestly, we should strive for like a few different things. Taking care of citizens better. So in general, that's like better healthcare, better infrastructure, you know, general stuff that helps like everyone. Like for example, for infrastructure stuff in cities, that should be more of a more robust public transportation system. And then healthcare should be more something that covers like general healthcare, stuff like dentistry, eye stuff, you know, everything like that. Because a lot of this stuff can be important when they work together, and they can prevent a lot of serious and major problems. The other thing is... Oh, I had another one on top of my head. Oh yeah, like better working conditions and stuff. Because I know like a lot of jobs can suck working condition-wise. And, yeah. But that one's a little bit tougher, and even I will admit, I wouldn't know where to even begin on that. But, anyways, enough of that, man. I doubt half the people fucking even care. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular among young adults. Huh. Okay, that's kinda cool. The thing is with vegan diet though, you have to be careful. There's just some stuff you cannot get in a vegan diet that you can only get from meats. And the other thing is, a vegan diet isn't for everyone. I would recommend doing your research and making sure you're having a very varied diet if you're doing something like this. And making sure that you're getting all your nutrients. But if you're going to do this, talk to a nutritionist first. But honestly, I would recommend just starting with like cutting back on stuff like red meats, because stuff like fish and white meats are a lot better for you. And just, I don't know, that usually is a great first step. The other thing is, if it's a weight thing, just cut back on processed sugar and junk food. You don't have to stop, just cut back on it. You will notice a difference. I don't know. But again, talk to a nutritionist before you do anything like drastic, or like your personal health care provider. It's just a good first basic step, because you don't want to do anything too drastic, you know? And then realize you're making yourself sicker. Super busy, see you tomorrow. For someone who has trouble reading because I'm dyslexic, I hate when people do this. Look what Miltish did, sneakily taking my super serious gaming face while playing Super Brawl Pals 2. That's actually super adorable. We had a break in the office and just played board games for hours. It was fun. I would be fucking posting that on social medias, but whatever. Because I can't imagine your boss is not being like following everyone, which is kind of creepy. Today's delivery cutoff time, 1300 hours, no night shift, so that's 1 p.m. Okay. Now, who's coming in? Oh, our cat friend. Lemon, lemon. Lemon, lemon. Miss Rachel? Oops. Sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Lemon. Congratulations. Done what? The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time. Oh, yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Oh, okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyways. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh? Never mind that. Let's just play it quick. Damn! This is pretty damn good. Sweetheart latte. Huh. Wait, isn't that what we gave her? Does that mean we can give her different drinks for different songs? Or is it only like the one song? Oh, it's so good though. Oh, we only have the one song of it. I'm keeping it on. Wait, do we have more? I didn't even know we could do that. Okay, this music's staying. It's that good. What do you think? I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart latte, wasn't it? That's right. You composed the melodies? With Army? Yeah. So, like, I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you'd expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink remind me of something, like a new love's beginning, or thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going, until you get to the point where you decide to confess. I think I see where you're going with this. Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs up the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Or it would curdle, yeah. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about. What is it? If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice? I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way, Lemon? Just fine. Business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Henry? Yes, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? He didn't reply to my text last night, so I wondered what he was doing. Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof, after all. Oh, what a surprise. I thought you'd be raring to move out by the time you turn 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know? He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even lives in the States. So, as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Honestly, living with the one parent that I did, he never really wanted me to move out. And he would always use this excuse like, oh, it's cost saving money, or, you know, stuff like that. But in reality, I think it was more like he just enjoyed the company of someone when he got home. But honestly, I wanted my own place. But, you know, the fact that I do always have a place to go back to is comforting in some ways. Even though I don't think we get along the best nowadays. But, you know, it's still one of those things. Anyways, hello, welcome. Oh, good evening to you, Miss Leona. Hey, Leona. Fancy meeting you here. Ah. Hello. How are you? Sorry, just a second. Alright. Huh? Is she alright? I'm not sure. Oh well, I'll just take a drink first. Right, what would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Oh, okay. I kind of like this request. Kind of reminds me of just being able to have like a warm milk, just heated to like the right temperature. And honestly, I would add a little vanilla to it too. But that's, I guess, mostly because I like the taste and aroma of vanilla. But maybe that's just me. Anyways, shall we get right back to it? Here you go, a cup of warm milk. Thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. But it's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Isn't that also like the first drink she ordered in the first game? If I remember correctly? Miss, are you alright? No. I think I'm sad. What's wrong? That's right, Liana, what's wrong? I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? My apologies. I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out. Miss Rachel is right, feel free. After listening to the experience you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Lemon and the regulars of this coffee shop, I gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is, it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose. Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean? Oh, I feel so bad. Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honored your talent, but did not shriek from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it. And I greatly respect your ability to do so. Yeah, but you also have to realize there's also a combination of factors that played into her success that was outside of her control too. Like, for example, if her mother didn't put her in, what was it, a talent agency or whatever? And then if her father didn't have the knowledge he did about the industry, that would have actually changed a lot of things as well. So, a lot of her success is from her natural talent and practice and tenacity, but it's also from outside influences too, which you also have to remember is basically everyone's success. It's both a combination of luck, skill, and natural talent. And if anyone says that's not true, they're lying. There's always luck to success. If you work your hardest, but you just don't have any luck, you're not going anywhere. But you could just stumble upon something accidentally, and you'll be the luckiest motherfucker ever. And you could be big by basically doing nothing. It's all about a combination of luck, skill, talent. Mr. Lucas, also, although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I'm aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself. Because I have become too comfortable with the status quo. To the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid? I understand that I only have a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and industry expectations. And along with my lack of higher education, and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that, I really am. Because all of it is the pain I'm already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to a whole new pain all over again. Just might be too much. I get that. Might be difficult. Miss, I apologize for all the ruckus. I didn't mean to. Miss Fiona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But Lemon insists, right? Right. In that case, I'd like something with blue pea, but no milk or ginger, please. Blue pea, but no milk and no ginger. Do we have recipes? Oh. I love my family, cats, milk, and you. I've been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13, and I'm not stopping now. Okay. We have everything but this one. No milk, no ginger. So flower bed is an option. Aqua's tranquility. Galaxy mint. Butterfly blue. What the hell is the last one though? I guess that is the one I would assume she would want most, right? Honestly, I don't even know. I guess flower bed might be the best bet. Oh, shit. I already added that. So honey and mint. This is just... This is my best bet. It also is the nicest looking one. And honestly, I probably would try for the last one if I had any idea what it was. But, I don't know, this will work. Here, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it? Huh? Your driving force, before you started questioning it. I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal can be done a lot of ways. Like politics. Huh. You're not wrong, but... that was just an example, jeez. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That's why I wish to pursue it, as long as I'm able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. Oh? I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain, I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you going to do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. What does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait. You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Domojo. Even if it's the same... Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for? Oh, now I'm thinking. You remember that little spinner thing? I wonder if we could have gave it to Rachel instead of Rihanna. Oh, that makes me curious. I was offered a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate unrated talents, to showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So, what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or text him. Tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure he'd be his loss necessarily. Shh. Just do it. Text him. Yeah. Okay. That's probably when Miss Rachel would give her the number, I would assume. Huh. He responded. What did he say? He's happy I changed my mind. And he's going to text me later to talk more about it. Hell yeah! Fucking Lucas is a MVP. I really like the guy. It seems that he's in the middle of something. At least that's one thing settled. Yep. Yes. Thank you. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it has been entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in the commune. Commune? We banshees used to conjugate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we all would work together as one, like gears in a machine. Interesting. I didn't know that. But you left the commune, right? Yes. Was it difficult? No, because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around is it because many still choose to remain in the commune? Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. I am. Actually, I have to be honest. I don't see why they can't continue the commune. Just change it up a bit, you know? Instead of closing themselves off to the open world, outer world, they could still open up, but still live in a commune, you know? So, living together and living in their own community, but also not being afraid to let others in and to go out and explore themselves. It would allow, basically, what would be the best way to explain it? It's kind of like just like a small community that's made up of mostly, in this case, banshees, but they interact a lot with the outside world. Would that not be a good middle ground between the commune and breaking it up? Because I bet there's a lot of benefits from the commune too, you know? It's an interesting thing. It really is. But I don't know if it would be best because there's other problems with it, with the idea. Like, I could imagine that, like, by doing so, if anything bad happened, they might be more easily to fall back into the old ways of shutting people out, which would just hurt any and all progress that they would have made up until that point, which would be unfortunate. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to know what to do in a lot of situations, because you have to weigh, like, the pros and the cons. But just because there's more pros than there are cons, it doesn't mean the pros outweigh the cons. Like, for example, if you really want to do something, but you don't want to cut off your family, there's probably a lot of opportunities you could take that would be amazing. But because you might have to cut off your family or not talk to them as much, that might not be an option for you. Right? That's the best example I got, but it's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I found driving calming. Even in traffic? Well, a mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. Perhaps it's better if I go now. Okay, I'll leave too. If you wish, I can drop you off. Really? I live pretty far from here. It's fine. Okay. See you later, Lemo. Safe trip, miss. Thank you for your time. My pleasure. See you soon. Wait, that's not the end of the night, is it? Oh, I hope it's not. I suppose I'll wait another hour. No, that's the end of the night! Oh, that saddens me. So, that was a shorter episode, but I'm not gonna lie, it was still quite enjoyable. And I really am excited to see how this goes forward, But I'm really glad that Miss Leona is starting to, I guess, open her options, as it will give her more opportunities to do what she loves. And I just hope that goes well for her. And it's really good to see that Miss Rachel is being very supportive. But also, Lucas coming in being an MVP champ like he is makes him super awesome, not gonna lie. I can't imagine there being that many more days, but I want more. I guess that's one thing I might hate about this game, is they give you just enough, but not enough, But I guess it does make me want to come back for more anyhow, and I do plan to. So I guess it does its job pretty well. Just salty about it. But that's okay. I mean, it's not always about the destination, but the journey, So it's not always about being able to play the game, but sometimes it's more about the memories of the game, So I understand that like some games end on cliffhangers and some games that should have sequels don't, but sometimes even just what we get is good enough, because it allows you to imagine what happens next, or just to relive the world that you already experienced. And sometimes that's just good enough, But anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna end it off there. So, thank you for tuning into The Frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So, good night and sweet nightmares.